Joining me right now is Kim Piper. She will be fighting at XFC 36 on July 28th, challenging Kaela Banney for the Atomoweight title. How are you doing, Kim?
Yeah, I'm doing awesome. Thanks for checking in with me.
No doubt. First thing I want to get into is your pro debut. It's been almost a year. You fought at Hex Fight Series 10. You got the first round TKO. Could you take me back to that night and explain the emotions before, during, and after the fight?
Wow, yeah, that was a while ago. Um, yeah, before I had a really crap day that day, to be honest. Like, yeah, I had a lot of outside stresses. So when I went into that fight, I wasn't actually that switched on. As much as I was moving everything out of the way, I just felt different. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because, once stress is released in the body, it releases cortisol and it's hard to recover from that. So, but yeah, so before it was a real kind of, I don't want to go through that again and I won't go through that again, thankfully. During the fight, yeah, I got clipped early, and yeah, but I managed to recover and come back, and yeah, it was yeah, got the win. So happy about that.
How about after the fight? Were you surprised that you got the finish so quickly? It was a first round finish.
Yeah, I did an interview with someone else prior to the fight, and they said, "What would you like to happen?" And I was like, "I'd like it to finish it in the first round." So I was pretty happy about finishing it in the first round. Yeah.
Looking back at that fight, you said you got clipped early in the first round and then you came back and won.
Mm.
Being clipped and coming back, especially in your first fight, did that build a lot of confidence in your, I guess, in your toughness?
I suppose it did. Mal Carney, one of my coaches, he's New Zealand heavyweight champion, and he said to me after, it just shows my character, that I just wasn't going to give up, and I kept going. So, if he says to me something, I believe it. So, yeah, no, it was good for my confidence. I know that, if I do go down, you're going to have to finish me, really. You're going to have to actually knock me out or take me out on a stretcher.
It's been a long time since that glorious night. Why have you not competed since then?
I've wanted fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like straight after the Hex, I wanted to get straight back in there. It's just so hard at this weight and, trying to find a fight. A lot of my fights, I've actually tried to match them up myself. I've actually gone, hey, can we fight this girl? Or, I've been proactive in it, but still, yeah, I was supposed to fight in Hex at the beginning of the year and that show fell through. And then I was supposed to fight in Eternal and that fell through. And then I saw the XFC title, come up with Banney and Brooke, and I fought Brooke last year, so I was like, straight after Kayla won, I was like, well, maybe I can, call her out and get a fight finally, you know.
Is that how you actually got the fight? You called her out, you talked to Matt, and
Yeah,
hooked it
yeah,
up?
I messaged Matt and said, hey, like I'm up for it. Let's make it happen. So yeah, it's good. This one's finally gonna happen. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you're making everybody's job a lot easier.
Yeah, much my own fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year I saw you that you went and spent some time at Bali MMA. How was that experience?
Yeah, it was really good. It's good to go to different places, and every coach has got something to offer. The year before, like I've been to Tiger and AKA. It's nice just to be able to get away from everything and just focus on training for a little bit. But yeah, I like different coaches' styles and stuff. But it also makes me appreciate what I've got here at home. At Evolution MMA, because Rodrigo Geraldes, our coach, they actually had a BJJ tournament today. Oh, I didn't compete, but they took out the state titles. So yeah, Rodrigo's amazing coach. Darren, who's my partner and also coach, and yeah, just the team that we've got here. It makes me appreciate that I've actually got a really good team with me. It's nice to go to other places as well and pick up different things, but I've got my base here in Perth.
Speaking of your team, I saw that you have a lot of high-level Muay Thai fighters helping out in the gym. How much of an impact has these individuals been for your striking, elevation?
Oh, it's been amazing. Like Tiana, two-time WBC, world champion, 20 years experience. Like, she's just amazing. So she's been working really closely with me, helping me get ready, so yeah, I'm so thankful to her. Hopefully she may be over in Queensland for my fight. So yeah, it'll be nice to have her in the corner as well.
A lot of fighters nowadays, they're starting to get nutritionists or they have meal plan sponsors helping them out leading up to a fight. Do you do the same or do you take care of yourself?
I've got a few sponsors on board because I'm taking over another corner with me, one of my teammates. So I've raised a bit of money so I can fly him over. Um, and as in terms of nutrition, I've got a pretty good basis being a personal trainer. And yeah, I just know how the body works. So I've, for the last couple of years, helped the guys, with nutrition and how to cut weight and when to cut water and all that sort of stuff. And we've got it down pat now. So yeah, no, I don't really look outside for nutritional kind of advice and stuff. We've pretty much got it sorted.
Have you kind of become the nutritionist for your team now? Helping everybody get their meals right and
Yeah,
understanding their
yeah,
bodies.
yeah. Like Darren always says, go talk to Kim, go talk to Kim. So and yeah, so yeah, kind of,
Well, I
which is
guess
nice.
that helps you with your other job then, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's all intertwined. I love helping people get fit and healthy, and the basis to that, to having a happy life, is what you're putting in your body, good food, and also exercise makes you feel good. So yeah, life just gets better when you're healthy.
You mentioned earlier the Brooke Kenrick versus Kaela Banney title fight. Did you watch that fight and how did you feel about Banney's performance?
Yeah, I did watch it. I was actually, I don't know, I was somewhere else, and then I ended up clicking into the live stream, and I caught the last 4 rounds of it. And yeah, I watched the fight. Benny's composed, she's experienced. She took charge, center of the ring, and just looks like she had Brooke on the back foot, the whole fight. And Brooke didn't really have an answer for her cage pressure and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah.
What do you think Banney does well from that fight?
Well, from that fight, she took control of the center and she had good head pressure up against the cage. Yeah, yeah, and like I said, Brooke didn't really have an answer for it, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit different this fight.
There is no denying Banney has more pro fights than you. With
Yeah.
that said, what do you feel you have an edge over her going into this title fight?
Don't want to give too much
No.
away, hey?
Of course, of course.
um, I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm not a quitter, as you know, like from my last fight. I'm not gonna stop. So yeah, I think mindset. I've got a great team, supporting me. I want this. So yeah.
Banney has never been knocked out, and you showed in your last fight you could knock people out. Is there more of a chance of a knockout win than a submission win for you?
Like honestly, it could go anywhere, and it could finish. I could finish it anyway. Like I don't know, it could be anywhere. I'm not like going for the knockout. I'm not going for the submission. I'm gonna feel it out, and I've got my plan. I'm gonna stick to it. She's got her plan. She's gonna stick to it, and we're just gonna. It's just gonna be a battle. It really is. Yeah.
All right, July 28th. It's coming up so close. It's only a few days away, actually. It's going to be a good fight. I think this is going to be her biggest challenge, even though she has had a lot of big challenges, but this is probably the biggest. Do you believe that you will give her the best fight of her life?
Well, I think, every fight you go into is a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, her looking at, the pressure's on Benny. It's her hometown, it's her belt, the pressure's on her, so yeah, so I think I think for her, it will be her biggest challenge because that's what she's focused on right now. Just like it is my biggest challenge right now because that's what I'm focused on right now as well.
All right, Kim, thank you for your time and good luck on your fight.
No worries. Thanks for chatting. We'll hear from you soon.